Buenos nachos and welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're going to be trying to figure out what's going on with this original Xbox motherboard. The CPU upgrade has already been performed on this motherboard. Now the thing is, this board has had an issue prior to being worked on. Let's go ahead and show you what's going on. Guess we may as well hook up the fan. I mean, we are running the CPU at a higher clock rate. We all know how these fancy CPUs get a little bit warmer quicker than the originals. So we're just going to test this board out in our testing jig. And this console has of course been wired up to boot from a mod chip. So we'll go ahead and put the Stellar in here. And we obviously don't have HDMI installed on this thing, so we have to use a converter. Alright, everything appears to be in good connection. We're going to power it on. So it's turning on just fine. But we have a black screen. I don't hear anything at the moment. And of course it looks like we don't have any debug output over here on the Stellar, so no X codes. We've power cycled the console. And of course the console is frozen at the flubber intro. Now I've seen this happen a couple of times on other Xbox consoles that I've worked on. Usually replacing the capacitors takes care of this issue. Not the case here. So we can go ahead and try a couple of different things to diagnose this problem. Once again, this issue was here prior to installing the CPU upgrade. So we'll go ahead and try some freezing and see if this thing makes it a little bit further. We'll freeze this power connector area and try and turn it on again. Frozen once again. You can see something right there, the beginnings of the flubber. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn it off. Let's freeze this some more. Still frozen in flubber. I'm not freezing any of the RAM bricks at the moment. So freezing this section right here allowed us to proceed a little bit further. Let's freeze the video encoder network section. I guess we can freeze the TSOP as well. Still the same. Let's go ahead and freeze these RAM bricks and the South Bridge or MCPX. Now we have a code. And if someone out there has an easy way to decipher what these codes mean, or if there's a resource on the internet that I can take a look at, please leave it down in the comments down below. I have a few more things to tell you about this console and one or two more things to try. So let's go ahead and do those now. Once it turns off, of course. Alright, so we're going to remove the Stellar chip. We're going to go ahead and plug in the Jafar. So we've plugged in the Jafar chip, and of course we do get picture on screen. Looks like we're fragging. I will go ahead and freeze just a little bit. Doesn't appear to make a difference. Alright, so at this point in time I have a couple of ideas as to what could be wrong with this console. Maybe we have an issue with the TSOP. Maybe the issue could be EEPROM related. There's also a possibility we could have RAM failure, which probably would be unheard of for a console to have that issue on its own, especially if it hasn't been upgraded with the 128 MB RAM mod. I've already gone over this console and I haven't spotted anything that's an obvious short. We did use a thermal camera as well, and I have not seen anything going on with it. I did have trace rot, which was taken care of. Before and after, it was still doing the same thing that it is currently doing. If you think you know what's going on with this console, you can leave it down in the comments below, and who knows, maybe we'll be able to fix this console together. If you found this video helpful or useful, please remember to leave us a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Until next time.